guys? We're back to channel 4, another reaction, and we're taking a look at, I think, for the first for the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we were taking a look at a band called Starset. Now, I know these guys. I know they've been around for decades, you know, from back in the day. Like I said, I've actually really liked this band about a couple, a decade or so ago. I don't know what kind of album it was called. I do remember, what it looked like. It had the space guy on the face of the album. I'm gonna put it up for you guys to see. But I really dig that album. I really got into that one a lot. It was very, melodic. It was very, classic, metalcore sounding with very catchy choruses. Just to sing along worthy and stuff like that. Very easy to listen to. I haven't really listened to it since then, but from what I remember, I really enjoyed it a lot. I really listened to that one, on repeat, some from a couple years ago. But I haven't really checked them out since. So I know they've come out with a lot of stuff since then. Believe me, a lot of like a couple albums or so. But I haven't really dove back into them. I like to get into these bands from like from newer bands from back in the day. that come up on like my like Pandora that I used to listen to from all these bands. I'm like, oh, I like that. Let's check them out more. But then ever since then, I never really went back to them. I never really went back to all these bands that I used to listen to from back in the day and just stuff. So I have no idea what they sound like. So I don't know what kind of new stuff they've been doing. I don't know if they're still kind of doing that, electronic, kind of, spacey, ambient kind of stuff, or they're going to do like some whole new stuff. Are they going to go even deeper than what they usually normally did? I don't really remember them doing kind of like, breakdowns and stuff like that. But, who knows? They can always surprise me. A lot of these bands are going the deep route. They're going the genty route with the deep, down-tuned riffs. So, no, they could do the same thing. They could definitely try something new. Or they could just do the formula from what I remember from back in the day. But like I said, it's been a long time, so I kind of don't remember. But I'm excited, though. I'm definitely excited. They're a very popular band from what I've seen, over the past years of them doing like tours, from them doing like shows, festivals, stuff like that. So they're very popular. I just never went back to them, to be honest, which is so if there's any, if you guys love this band, if you guys know some other, banger of tracks that I might have missed, be sure to let me know down in the comments as well. But this is the fairly newest one. It's so I'm going to see what they sound like now. And so if they are coming out with a new album amongst all these other bands, I'm going to have to check that one out yet again, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really help me out. And if you like Starset as well, be sure to like on this video as well. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by and checking out some awesome videos, because we are just getting started on these heavy bangers. Ladies and gentlemen, no time wasted, and let's get right into it to Starset's newest release track titled Silos. Are they genting it too? Oh, this is the age of gent, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I was not expecting that. Just like paradise. Oh, let's get it. From what I remember, they definitely love their beats. Whoa! What is this? We got growls? Oh, what is that? Oh man, I don't remember that at all. Woo! Yo, the cat's courses though. Oh, I love that tone. Oh, where are we going? Oh my god! What is this? What demon is being summoned? Oh man! remember that. I'm in. Woo! I love his clarity of voice. Oh boys, let me strap in. You guys are surprising me already. I'm not ready for what's to come. Oh, we're not going to a breakdown? Oh, okay. Went a little bit like alternate chorus here. Oh, we might go into something here though. Nope, chorus again, alright. I love the way he fluctuates his voice though. Oh, I love that riff. Yo, cheeky with the choppies. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, Starset. I see you. I see you, boys. Definitely not what I remember. Definitely not what I remember, especially with the down tune, the gent riffs, man. All these bands are doing that now. Gents are coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, gent is coming back. Like I said, let's get it. Down tune riffs are my specialty, and I just love them. I love them, man. They just sound so good. The deeper, the better, in my opinion. Unless it's sounding like, you can't even comprehend what's being played, then, that's a little bit too low. But you know what I mean. But like I said, man, from back in the day, I don't remember them doing that kind of like deeper growls though. I don't remember them doing those like creepy kind of like talky growls, stuff like that. Is that new? Is that new for them to coming back and doing that kind of like creepy growly doomy stuff? I don't know, but I love it. I love it, man. Give us some more of that. Give us some more of that. That's very, it caught me off guard, at the start, man. Just what a banger. They could have maybe just started that, like I said, or from past albums, they maybe have done that before. Like I said, it's been a long time coming since I've reacted to these guys, like from back in the day. But they still have that catchy chorus. They still have that melodic, sing along worthy chorus. And I've reminiscent of Banky Benjamin, that type of hard rock kind of stuff with their choruses. But then when he brought it back in with those like doomy growly vocals, like I said, man, it was kind of like it's like a little bit uneasy, a little bit. I don't know, by the way they kind of like mixed it, by the way it sounded. I don't know. It was like it felt like he was talking to me specifically. It felt like it was like getting inside my head. It was like kind of giving me chills a little bit, to be honest with you. But I liked it though. I liked it, and it was very disturbing to listen to. I don't know if that's him. I don't know if that's his vocals doing that kind of thing, or someone else doing it. But like I said, if he's trying that out, I'll do some more, my guy, because I like that. I like that. Creep me out even more. Make me more disturbed, because I was definitely not expecting that, and you can definitely prove it. But from what I remember from back in the day to this one, like I said, I'm just going to compare the two just because, that's the only, kind of songs that I know from these guys. But they still got the electronic stuff. They still got the ambient stuff. They still have, the synths in here and there as well. But all the new stuff was like very, dark. It was very modern. Like I said, with the genty style riffs, the down tune style, the doomy style vocals, the growly style vocals. So if we get some more of that on these next couple tracks, I know they've been releasing some, stuff about, about a couple months ago or so. They've been releasing some new stuff, so I might have to check that out as well. If it's similar to this type of, sound, this type of genre, I'm in. I'm definitely in. ladies and gentlemen. A little bit disappointed though on like the pre-build up to the breakdown. A little bit disappointed that they didn't really go harder. They didn't really, play with the vocals a little bit more. They didn't really play with that riff a little bit more. I felt like when they were building it up just to go into like the, a pre-chorus kind of thing, it was kind of disappointing, to be honest, because when they're amplifying it up, and especially when you tease that hardcoreness, especially when you tease those gritty vocals, those doomy vocals, man. Just when you're expecting that, the audience is expecting them to go even deeper, even lower when that breakdown hits, but we didn't even get that. So a little bit disappointing on that sort of thing. Then they kind of teased it again after before they started to do the chorus again, and then they kind of built like a mini build up in there, and kind of like they teased me again. So I'm like, guys, what are we doing here? Stop teasing me with the vocals. Stop teasing me with the genty riffs. Play some more of that. Play around with that a little bit more. It's very new. It's very interesting, at least for me. I don't know if for you guys that have been following these guys for decades, that's what they usually do. I don't know. But to me personally, it kind of disappointed me a little bit because I wanted to get hit harder. I wanted to get smacked even harder, if that makes sense. But like I said, love the riffs, love the growl vocals, love the catchy chorus element in here as well. So I might have to check out Starset, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to check them out. And like I said, it's been years since I checked them out. So if you guys know any more, be sure to let me know down in the comments as well. And if they are coming out with a new album, be sure to let me know about that as well. And I'll put that on the list of albums already on my list to come back and react to as well. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because we're going to do every single band on the channel, but you only want us out on a single one. I guarantee that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.